Today we're going to be talking about email subject lines and blog post titles, because it kind of goes hand in hand whenever you're creating content. So if you consider that your emails are the head of the subject of the body of the email, because one of the things that you want to really consider is that once you start building your list, you're going to have to start communicating with that list, regardless of whether it's from an opt-in box from a blog, or as you've got your follow-up emails. One of the most important components is the subject line. That's all we're going to be talking about today, is the subject line and how to create an effective one so that you can get people to open your email, because that's one of the strategies that's really important. Once you start building your list, when you start to create subject lines for your emails, that is one of the most important things to get the emails open. And you probably experienced this, is when you see compelling emails or compelling subject lines to blog posts, you feel that you want to read on. So in the case of a follow-up email, all you get to see is the subject line, and then you click on it to open it up. So that's really important. So you need to apply a little bit of psychology to attract people to be able to open it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a tool that I use to analyze the subject lines. So that's going to make a difference for you. So, and you'll be able to use this in your own marketing because it's a free tool. So we're just going to open it up here, and you're going to see it's like Advanced Marketing Institute. So if you can see the you can type in, just Google Advanced Marketing Institute and then bring it up, and you're going to see that it says it's an emotional marketing value headline analyzer. And you've got three different components. You've got your intellectual, you've got your empathetic, and you've got your spiritual. So it gives you that breakdown. And when you read this page, you're going to be able to see that whenever you type in this box here the title or the subject line, it's going to give you a score. So what you can do is you're going to type your subject line in, and you're going to be able to select a category as close as to the business model that you currently have right now. So you're just going to scroll down, and you're going to pick that, and then you're going to submit analysis. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to give you some examples so that you can see what happens when we use this to attract. Now in a blog post, you're going to be implementing the primary keyword, because that always goes into your title. So, and you can have like your 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7 words, whatever you have. So depending on the different area that you're in. Now let's say that you're in the internet marketing field, or even in the investment field, and you're going to be looking at different passive or residual income streams. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you an example of a title. So proven passive income streams, and a little bit later on I'm going to mention something about a little bit about the power words that seem to be more compelling, that attract people. And what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to load up a document in the members area that you're going to be able to get access to, and downloadable, print it off, and you're going to be able to apply some of these power words which attract people even more than other words. So proven passive income streams, let's take a look in the category. So when you scroll down, we're going to go in business and professional services, because it's business associated. We're going to click that, and we're going to submit for analysis. Now you can see that it's given us what they call as a score, and the score is basically like it's an emotional evaluator. So you got 50%. So generally speaking, you just follow the parameters here. What it describes is the English language contains approximately 20% EMV words, and for comparison, most professional copywriters' headlines will have 30 to 40% EMV words in their headlines, while the most gifted copywriters will have 50 to 75%. So right now you can see that there's 50% in here. So typically speaking, if you go above 30%, you use that in your title, you're increasing your chances for people to be able to open your headline. And you can just, like, once you get used to this tool, and it is free, remember that. So you've got your two different components here, your intellectual and your spiritual, and it gives you a breakdown. And if that's what you want to go with your title, you can clearly see that you've got a pretty good chance that that's going to attract people to open it up. So let's just type in another one. We're going to just click down below at the bottom where it says analyze another headline. So we're going to put that. If you notice in marketing, sometimes when you look at a headline, you click on it, it has kind of a bizarre title, and because what that does is psychologically it raises the curiosity, and it could be a little bit weird, could be a little bit out there, but the idea is that when you pique somebody's curiosity, they want to know more. That's just something compelling about human nature. So you don't always have to have it related to the body, especially in a follow-up email. In your blog post title, definitely you got to use your primary keyword, so it's going to be something that you're going to have related. So let's look at another one here. Now this could still be business related, and it also could be personal development if you're into that field, where you're working with people and coaching, doing personal coaching. If you want to be writing emails to attract people. So let's take a look under the business and professional services. We're going to click submit for analysis. Okay, we've got a 60% score, and as you can see down below that it's all around into the spiritual area. Now when you read through, when there's only one component of the EMV, you look down below at the bottom where it says marketing documents with strong spiritual impact content can make for the most powerful presentations in the marketplace, but must be used with considerable skill. So you just want to make sure that that you're using words, and you're going to make your description when it is personal development, that you can actually connect it. And that one there, when it's a follow-up email, really what you want to do is you want to get people to open it. That's your primary target of your subject line. So for follow-up emails. And so let's try another one. We're going to do another example here. So if you're writing about something in business, this is something that could be related to personal development. It could also be considered to be in business, because we know that a lot of people are experiencing a lot of fear, and they don't know how to get past, how to get unstuck. So let's see what we got here for a score. We're going to go business and professional services. Then we're going to click submit for analysis, and 42.86%, and it's all in the intellectual. So that's going to be appealing to that one emotional aspect, or that one emotional component, the intellectual side. But the fact that you've got a 42.80% score, that's still something that you can use And let's try another one. We're going to go let's see if we're just going to shorten it up here. This could be something that could be used for business, even if it's short. I'm going to go business, submit for analysis. And as you can see, there's not even any score that appears there. So that means that you did not even have any emotional EMV, what they call EMV words, emotional marketing value. So there was no relevant words in there. So you didn't actually get a score. So that means that you would not probably get a very good open rate. So what the whole idea of a follow-up emails is you want to get a higher open rate, and that's really important, because if they don't open it, they're not going to read it. So that's your very first step. So let's take another one here. How to turn obstacles into opportunity. So that could be, I better do that. Okay, we're going to put that under business and professional service. Submit for analysis. So we've got 83.33%. And that is only on the spiritual side, but it's got some of those emotional marketing value keywords in this. So with a score of this high, definitely you could use that. And if you wanted to use that for a marketing email, it's going to attract something. If you were going to use it in your blog post, it might be a little bit more difficult, because you need to apply some of the keywords up above there. And actually, I just noticed that I made a mistake in the spelling, so let's go back and then redo that. Okay, we're going to choose a category, business, submit for analysis. 100%. That is actually extremely rare that you would ever get that, because you've got, like I said, you got 5 words or less. You said a perfect score would be 100%, so that's obviously a very strong wording that you could use for your title. So let's just do a couple other examples. Let's say that you're in the network marketing industry, so you're going to be living the dream with mailbox money. Now, mailbox money is like residual income, so that's something that's appealing to people, is to be able to create that kind of income coming into their household every single month. So business and professional services, submit for analysis. So that one there is 50%. It's all on the intellectual side. So now you're getting an idea of how to use the this tool for your marketing. It's very good to apply follow-up emails, blog posts, anything that you're actually producing content, even for a video, if you want to be using it for a video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a few examples of some very strong power words. The most significant one is the word you. That's the one, because that's everybody's favorite subject is themselves. So when you're talking about you, you're actually talking to them, so they can relate to that. Another one is proven, as we had used an example of that before. New, discover. guarantee results. There's actually quite a few power words, and another one is you'll see a lot of headlines. How to do follow-up emails. So if you wanted to do a post or a little follow-up email regarding that, how to do follow-up emails, 66.67%. So you can see the power of this tool. That's going to give you the edge in your marketing, because you're going to be able to see the things that have been valued highly for people and compelling for people to want to open. So we're going to load up a document for your power words. You're going to have lots of examples to apply. We'll be getting into different strategies about how to come up with ideas for your subject lines, and you're going to be amazed at how many places that you can actually look for that. But this is how you come up with your subject lines and get a score on it, and get more people to open your emails and to read your blog posts. So I hope you got some value out of this, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.